Welcome to the NX tutorial about creating a model without using any sketches. So to begin, create your workspace. I'll be working in inches. Also make sure you have full menus on. That way we can find the tools that we're going to use. So to begin, we're going to click on Insert, Design Features. Here are a bunch of features that you can use to create objects without a sketch. So we're going to click on a block, and that's from Insert, Design Features, Block. So here we have a few dimensions that we can change. I'm going to change these two to 6. So we have our length, which is the X direction. So as many will be going 6 in this direction. Y is 3, so in the Y direction we'll only be going 3 inches, and then the height is 6, which means in the Z we'll be going up 6. We'll apply that. So we have our nice beautiful block. Now we want to cut it out. If you hit OK, just make sure you go back into Insert, Design, and hit Block again, because we're going to do another block. This time instead we're going to subtract some matter from it. We're going to specify a new location. For the Z it'll be up 1 inch, and then we're going to go with the length of 2. You can see how it cuts out. It cuts out this section right there. You can see it, the part that cut out. Now you might decide that we cut out too much from this object and come back here and go to Edit, Parameters, and we can make that smaller to like 1 if we wanted. The height can be 5 now, but that doesn't matter too much. So we have this side cut out. Now we want to cut out the other side the same way. We can use the mirror command, which is right here under Pattern Feature, Mirror Feature. So we're going to select the feature we want to mirror, which is this one, the block 2. We can see that here. We can also click there. We want a new plane, so new plane, and we'll click here on this little plane dialog. Since we don't have a plane to mirror across, we're going to want to pick a new one, and we're going to choose vector. Then it prompts us to click on 2 planes or surfaces. That's our first surface, and there's our second surface. This automatically puts the plane in the very center of our part so we can mirror it properly, and then we can hit apply. And there we are. We got our feature cutting with 2 cuts on it. We haven't used a sketch yet. The next thing we might want to do is go back to Insert, Feature Design, and we might want to add a slot into our part. The first slot we're going to do is a ball end through slot. Make sure you have through slot. If you hit OK, you can always go back and change things over here. So first we're going to do the top, and then the horizontal plane is this one right here, and then we're going to choose the 2 planes it's going to cut through. So the ball diameter and the ball depth. We're going to choose 2.5, diameter 1, should be fine. Now we have our what this is going to be cut out. You can tell it's not centered, but we got the positioning box. You just click on the dimension you want, click on your part, and then the center line. And we know that this is 3, so the center is going to be 1.5. There we are. We got a U-shaped cut in our part. Now say we want to make a V-shaped groove on this other side so we can insert a part as if it were to be set onto it. We'll go back to Insert, Design Feature, Slot. This time we're going to want to use Uncheck Through Slot and select Rectangular. Click on the top surface. Horizontal reference is this side this time. Since we unchecked through, it no longer requires us to click on the two ends. So the length is going to be how wide it is. Since we don't have any other geometry that this is going to interfere with, it doesn't matter how much you put. We're going to put a width of 2 and the depth of 1. You can see that's way off center. That's alright because we can move it back. And we want it to be so we're going to want it to be 4 inches because we know that part is 4 wide now. Oh, wrong one. If you select the wrong one, that's fine. You can always hit back and it will get rid of it. Hit OK. It'll put that part in the middle. Now you can see that this is not a V shape that we were wanting before. But now we can use the chamfer to add back a little bit of material so that we can create that V shape. If we're going to do that, we need to use a chamfer, which is right here under Edge Blend. Select the edge we want. Click on the 4 little edges we have. We want the distance to be 1, and then hit OK. And there we have our V-shaped cut. This is the end of the tutorial. Thanks for watching.